Hi and hi and welcome to the IBC. This is the second day, and I'm not hearing. I only one. I'm afraid that I'm the only one who hear me. Not anymore, because I'm going outside as well. That's very nice. So, hello everybody. Thanks for watching us. That's the third day of IBC, and that's the second news of Libero systems. We bring some new things to the show, and I'm very excited to show you them. Let's start with the obvious flagship product of Libero, that is called Libero Play. That's a Playout software based on broadcast traditions, based on distributed architecture, but using modern technologies of API and API connections and control. The playlist itself was renewed, such as the architecture. What does it mean? We made a service-based backend. You will not really recognize it as new, but for us it's a big leap forward, because that allows us to make the system more stable and also more reliable. All the redundancy options and all the usage options and the stability of the system enhanced very well with this modification. Probably we should have do it many years ago, but this is but we happy that we are finally can represent it to you. We also enhanced a little bit the user interface, which means that we introduced custom colors to the list. That means that you can define different colors. Depends on the clip type. Depends on the loop type. Depends on your personal preferences. It can be different by every list. So every operator and every list can set up their own settings. We also enhanced a lot the MOS communication. It's now a full duplex communication in between the MOS system and the Libero rundown, which means that whenever there's a place for the clip available, or we put that into the MOS list, then it's available on the Libero player playlist as well. As a little nice feature, we introduced the WebRTC preview window. This WebRTC is available all over the network, so that means that you can check your actual stream wherever you want. In this picture, we have the preview on the upper right corner of the playlist, which gives you a visual feedback of what is happening on the channel. We also introduced a totally new media panel. That's the new right panel, what we saw it, because that's on the right side. What a surprise! And this have a clip player, which can have trimming function, that have access to different media bases, as you see it here. And we can also control the logo up and down, and the MOS from this panel. Also, the warnings in real time can be placed on this, and of course you can customize it as many other parts of the playlist, so you only see what you really need. The Libero Hybrid is also went through a little bit of enhancements. Libero Hybrid is a multi-channel, modern IP-based converter between different formats. Whenever the input is a file, or whenever the output is NDI, or the built-in SDI card, or RTC streams, and so on, does not really matter. Just some of the new list features are: we introduced the delay feature, which means that the incoming signal can be delayed. So if someone said something F word, then you can stop the transmission. We can go up to minutes with the delay. That's a really nice feature. We also introduced a Windows capture, so you can use now your Libero Hybrid as a bulk screen capture device. You don't need to have the one screen capture per computer. You can have multiple ones with multiple windows opened. Also, I need to mention the voiceover ability, which means that if you have an incoming signal, you can add and mix more local audio. That's very nice if you want to make an international voicing to a domestic voicing of the same stream. And not to forget the crop feature, which is now also added to the feature list. But cropping without seeing what you exactly crop, it does not really make sense. Therefore, we also have a larger preview window, not only these little ones as you see it on the picture now. For the ingest server, we added a dashboard. That means that now we can monitor the healthiness of the system. Ingest usually means that you have multiple channels. It's very hard to see which one is online, what is working, what will be the next program, which is overheated, which is overloaded, and this monitoring helps you to maintain, to housekeep the system. We also made new developments of the Libero replay, which is a multi-channel replay solution. Multi-channel replay always starts with frame-accurate multi-camera recording, and then you select one of the clips or most of the clips, and then you play it back synchronous. That's very good for refugee systems, which is a great fashion nowadays. But other applications are also available, like multi-camera recording and go. So as I said, it's have a new recording backend. No, I did not say that actually, but so it have a new backend what we wrote, which allows us to put multiple slow motion on multiple channels, backward playing at multiple channels at the same time, fast forward, and so on. We also have a trimming function which we could add, and the ability to zoom in and zoom out of the picture. As I said, mostly the customer, what we are proud of is using this for turf systems, so horse riding, but other electronic refugee systems also available. The scalable architecture means, or the redesigned backend means that it's now as scalable as the Libero Play. So means that you can introduce more and more recorders with different input and input options, and you can either record to the local disk or a shared storage, depends on your workflow. We then can provide multi-viewer function, or mosaic we call it, and of course the player, which then grabs the data out from the storage and plays it out as needed. So thank you for your attention. I saw that many of you are really excited about this, and I hope that I can show all these functions in details in our booth, or don't forget, you can always book a demo online as well. Thank you very much for day 3. I hope we will survive, and we can meet on day 4 as well, which will be unfortunately the last one.